Namaskar, I am Tanmay De and welcome to Sanchoita. I hope you are doing well. In this video, you can learn to take dictation of the legal matters. Today's passage is a judgment copy of the High Court. Speed will be 80 words per minute, total words 510. Now, be ready. I will start my dictation after the countdown of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. On 29/8/1992, an application by respondent number 2 within bracket hereinafter referred to as the within single quote complainant D code bracket close was filed for cancellation of Form 19 filed relating to the license of Messrs. Orun Medical Hall. On the said date, appellant sent a report for cancellation of the application form for license. On the same day, as per the directions of district magistrate, appellant conducted raid at the medical shop of respondent number 2 around 5:15 p.m. in the presence of two executive magistrate and certain medicines were seized. On 8/9/1992, appellant filed FIR within bracket PS case number 258/92 bracket close and a case was registered against respondent number 2 for alleged commission of offences punishable under sections 420, 467, 468 IPC and sections 27 within bracket small b within bracket 2 and 28 of the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 within bracket in short within single quote Drugs Act D code bracket close. On 15/9/1992, respondent number 2 filed an application for bail. Significantly, there was no averment in the bail petition that the appellant demanded bribe or made any interpolation of records. On 10/10/1992, respondent number 2 moved the civil surgeon for release of the seized medicines. Here again, there was no allegation of demand of bribe and interpolation. On 7/11/1992, appellant informed the authorities about the threats received from respondent number 2 and others. On 16/11/1992, respondent number 2 moved the learned Chief Judicial Magistrate for release of seized medicines. Here again, there was no allegation of demand of bribe or interpolation of records. On 16/12/1992, appellant informed the police officials about the threat received from respondent number 2 and others and requested to protect his life. On 4/2/1993, a complaint was made by respondent number 2 alleging that appellant had committed offences punishable under sections 161, 167, 465, 469 and 471 IPC, and on the basis of the complaint FIR was registered. According to the appellant, there was no explanation offered as to why there was delay in filing the complaint and there was no grievance that the police officials had refused to register any FIR. On 31/7/1993, an order purported to have been passed under section 196 of the code was passed by district magistrate according sanction for prosecution of the appellant. On 4/8/1993, charge sheet was filed against the appellant for alleged commission of offences under sections 465, 466, 469 and 471 IPC. Here again, there was no allegation of alleged commission of offence relating to demand of bribe, which is punishable under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 within bracket in short within single quote PC Act D code bracket close. On 2/12/1993, cognizance was taken. It is submitted that the district magistrate had no authority to grant sanction purportedly under section 196 of the code. Further, in the petition before the High Court, it was categorically stated as follows within double quote that it is stated that the in charge of the peon book or the issue register is not the petitioner. It is in the hands of the clerk of the office, and the concerned clerk was the appointee of Dr. A. Malik, whose services has been terminated as his appointment itself was illegal, and during his termination process from service he connived with the informant and have done all the mischiefs against the petitioner. Stop decode. Stop writing. Now try to read your script and do transcription. Also, knowing meanings and outlines of some important words will help you a lot to get speed and accuracy in stenography. Now, the meanings of some important words. This is part 1. And this is part 2. Now some important words outline. Okay, now I am showing you the full passage. This is part 1. This is part 2. And this is the final part. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like my work. Please take care. Bye.